So I started the company in 1992. I had lived in Chicago for about 6 years and worked for an adhesive company, and then moved it back to St. Louis and started my own. I took the orders, I took the phone calls, I shipped the orders, I invoiced the orders, I did it all, and it was, it was quite fun. I really enjoyed it, and then, probably, like after a year and a half, I knew I couldn't sustain that pace anymore. So, at the time, Jim Wiley, my current partner, Jim and I went to college together. Jim had worked in the industry, and Jim had started up a restaurant, and the restaurant wasn't going so good, and I bumped into Jim, told him what I was doing, and asked him if he'd like to join me.
I've been with Andy for about 30 years now. I joined him about a year after he was open. We both used to be salesmen for the company that we started distributing for, National Starch and Chemical, which is now Hinkle Adhesives. And so we've been doing it for about 31 years now. We were in an incubator over on Page Industrial, and we had 2 desks put together with glue all around us. And we would both go out and make sales calls, and there'd be someone there that would answer the phones. They'd write up a paper for 75 cents or $1 a page. They'd unload the truck if we weren't there, and you'd pay piecemeal.
I started in their 3rd year. It was a funny story. When we first started, we had just done, my very first year, we did $1 million, and we were like, oh my gosh, we did $1 million. And then this year we just did 48 million. So we've come a long way in the 32 years, which I'm pretty proud of.
23 years ago when I started, we were down on Washington, a little tiny upstairs of a building, and we were taking phone messages, handwritten phone messages. We were doing handwritten sales orders and physically walking them to the warehouse.
It's customer first mentality. Customer calls, customer has a need, customer needs information. If we need to drive a product to them on a Saturday or Sunday because they're going to be running out of glue and they got manufacturing going on, we do it.
We have 6 locations, 6 million pounds of product that we could ship to 28 states next day without expediting.
One of the things I love to hear when I go into a customer, when they're talking, complimenting us, and I've heard it multiple times over the years, my favorite thing about AJ Adhesives is I order the product and it shows up the next day.
Being a smaller company and our customers having the ability to just have one customer service rep to handle them really builds the relationship with the customers. And I feel like when they know them and they engage, it does make a difference.
I AJ Adhesives because you can count on us. I mean, we are, we have a lot of depth on our team. We're very, very resourceful. If we don't have products for your solution, we get them. We concentrate on, on the solution, and we're not going to put our foot on your throat to buy from us. We want to be the right supplier for your situation.
I get this asked all the time, every time, people, what do you do? And my stock answer is, I sell glue. That's what I do. I sell glue. And they look at me dumbfounded, and I say, everything that you eat or drink has a label glued on, or it's put in a box that's glued shut, and that's all done by my company. That's it. We sell glue, and without glue, nothing would stick together.